Hello, I'm the Black Country Explorer. We got Bilston that way, we got Wolverhampton that way, and this is the old lower level railway line which we're going to follow down for a bit and have a butcher's. Come on. Okay, so if you live in the Wolverhampton area, you've probably driven or walked over some of the hidden railway tunnels from the old lower level site or rail system. So we'll have a brief look of the old system, see what we can find, and I'll just flick to a map so you can see where we started and have a butcher's where we're walking to. It's a bit of a mess down here, as you can see, but a little bit of its history. It was an extension railway by the old W and the WR in the middle of August 1848. It was built as a part of a link between Birmingham and Snow Hill to Wolverhampton. There was plenty of disruption between the rail companies on whose line it should actually be and who should service it into Wolverhampton. At the end of August 1948, the BW and the DR were all rolled into one, which was called the GWR, and that gave it the access to Wolverhampton. So we've come to the end of just the short run coming off the Bilston Road, and then where this brings us to then is Sutherland Avenue in Wolverhampton, just by the dog track, which have obviously put us access here, filled it in and rode straight over the top of it. I'll get to the top of these steps, have a quick look so you might know where you are, and then we'll go on to the second part of the journey and hopefully show you a couple of tunnels you didn't know of. You've probably been over a few times in your life if you've been down the Willinghall Road. So we'll follow over onto the next side. Okay, interesting. On this second part of the leg, which I put on the map, found ourselves some of the old original track. There we go. Interesting. A few little sleepers knocking around and whatnot. Let's see what else we could find. Footage of a couple of parapets off the bridges that are still left. So we've come to the end of the run now, which is by Knowles Road, the site of BLC. There you can see the higher level railway, and here is the original low level, which you can just about see there, the portals which go over the Willinghall Road. Alan Howard here, and a chap called Michael ever so kindly let us onto his site so we could just follow a bit more of where the railway was, but as you can see there's no access and it's in water, as you can imagine. We might just be able to get ourselves a look at the portals and see what's remaining. So there we go. We can get in for one of them there, which we can see, and it's absolutely full of water. We can't quite look at the other one. Try and get you a better picture there. If you're just wondering where it is, we're on the Willinghall Road. Little hint here. There you go. Okay, here we are, absolutely hailing down at the other end of the portals, and we'll go over to Sun Street and have a quick look where they used to come out. Okay, so as the trains came out the portal, they followed the way over to the low level station over there. I'm just showing you some of the tracks that are still in the ground. Obviously the portal was that way, on that wasteland we've seen. There's some of the tracks. Some more of the tracks, and what we'll do, we'll follow down to the old low level station. We'll do a little bit of history on it. So this will be where the tracks, as you can see, would follow down. And we can see this station on the left and partially part of the right hand side as we get further down. But as we are now, we're actually at track level, following our way down. We get to look at some of the old station. Show you a bit of the old ironwork. Some of the construction of the original lower level station. So we'll continue walking down. And we'll get back onto the track, which is behind us. There we go. We'll have a walk down, see what we can see. In the distance there you can see the high level, which is in use today. And now we're down on track level. So this was the bridge that joined the two stations together. But I'll do a little bit of history on that as we get under some shelter, because as you can see, it's absolutely coming down with hail and rain. Butchers at the old steps. You see it's closed off, so we can't go there. Nice view of the old station. Quick look on the other side. Glad to see they've kept something intact in Wolverhampton for once. Okay, back shortly. The buildings and track layout were designed by Brunel, Fowler and Robertson. It had a large span cast iron roof with a grand entrance hall and oversized platforms. They were designed for overcrowding. This is the original iron bridge which linked the two platforms together. The two platforms also allowed for two trains to arrive, i.e. up and down trains. There were lots of traffic up until 1967, where after temporary diversions, which didn't help, at the end of 1967 most services were ceased and much of the transport went up to the high level station. It was then used just for parcels roughly up until 1970, 1972, where it was sold for just £30,000. Okay, so this is the old low level station. Here, as you can see, we have the Brunel Suite. Lovely, lovely buildings. So take a look around. And what we'll do is just do a 5-minute walk around. Back onto the original track. Who says we've got nothing nice in Wolverhampton, eh? It's just a shame it's been blocked off and not seen. There's a walk down here. There's the old grand entrance. No access, unfortunately. Well, not for now. We will gain a bit. We'll follow our way through to the back of the station. It's now a travel lodge. Whoopie-doo. This is where people would have originally walked to get to the station. Part of the original station. I'm going down to the track level. You can see we've got the blue brick there. Used as part of the old station. Come along the old track, where the track lay. We land on another stupid sculpture done by the Wolverhampton Council. And that's the end. That would have been the bridges over the Wentzfield Road, and then the line would have carried on down through and into Fowler's Park. I'll drop a little map on for you. So, I hope you enjoyed. Like and subscribe. Thank you all.